The story of Lake City Quiet Pills is one of mystery and wonder. Before I get started, though, I'd like to give a shout out to the YouTube channel that gave me the inspiration to do this video, Barely Sociable. He put this story on my radar with his video, which I will add in the description. I don't plan to go into depth as much as he did because I don't think I can do just as much justice as him. But I am here to give you my view on the idea and the mystery of this Reddit post. The mystery starts out as a subreddit thread called Jailbait. This thread was dedicated to posting on most occasions nude and revealing pictures of women that were over the age of 18 but looked like they weren't. So kind of weird, kind of sketchy in the grand scheme of things. The thread got a lot of traction as this is the internet. No matter how creepy or weird something is, it's still going to get popular. With the growing popularity of this subreddit, moderators are needed to keep everything in line, and that's when we are introduced to user Religion of Peace. Religion of Peace spent a lot of time on this subreddit, as well as many other political and thought-provoking Reddit threads. We find out through Religion of Peace is actually, though, a 70-year-old man who has been in the military since he was 14 during the start of World War II. He has many posts backing his old age, and his reasoning for being in the military and having so much time to chat on these boards was due to having a desk job. Religion of Peace history is very gray. His claim of being 79 when his Reddit account first gained traction can be debunked by viewing his older history on Reddit, which claimed to be 70 that same year. According to him, he was too old to get a better job and too broke to retire. He would tell war stories on many other Reddit threads, like this time in World War II or all other conflicts he was involved in. He also brought attention to his website that he owned, called Lake City Quiet Pills, or the nickname that was given to him, That Old Guy's Image Host. His website was an image post site in which he, as well as anyone else who wanted to post images of porn and other things along that nature. His website was a canvas for the riskier poster that came from the subreddit, and in a year's time grew to be a very popular website. On July 17th, 2009, Religion of Peace, last Reddit comment would be posted. It was nothing out of the ordinary from him. It was about spammers and how he hated them. Later that day, however, a new Reddit member by the name of 26, that is 2-6, the post read, and I quote, "Milo died today. He was 79 years old. He died at a desk looking at your site. Milo was a mean old effer, mean and angry. He hooked me up my first gig when I got out of the Army. I didn't like finding him like that. Milo don't have any remaining relatives or no real friends. Other than the landlady and a few people that he worked with, he didn't talk to anyone about much of anything. Me, he just tolerated. As I said, he was mean. I think he used that as a shield to keep people away from him. Milo thought God was some kind of con man thought up by lazy sons of bitches who didn't want to work every day. So he's going into the fire on Monday, without a service, just like he wanted. Planning to dump his ashes in the woods in PA near where he was born. Can't put him right there because there's a mall there now. I gave the girl next door his raggedy old cat and most of his books. His computer and tronic shit I tagged for disabled vets and VVA. All the rest of the stuff is for the Salvation Army. All those years and everything he owned fits in the trunk of my car. I don't know what else to say. I'll miss him. Miserable bastard." With that, we find out Religion of Peace is named Milo, and it seems he didn't have much in his life other than Reddit and the internet. This would be Reddit user 26 only post. Reddit user 26 would be found to have an email traced back to Lake City Quiet Pills under the name Angel26. On this website, with the help of Reddit sleuths, we find that in the files of the website there was a job postings for what at first glance sound like random jobs. These job listings reference the acronym WW. This could mean wet work, as in murder or killing, hitman-like activities. Could this website have been used as a PMC group to get together and find jobs, or could there be something more illegal at foot? After the site first started gaining traction over these jobs listings, it eventually got encrypted to the point that no one could break it. There is also a link to these job postings and the real-life assassination of Muhammad al-Mahabi, a Hamas leader, but I disagree with this theory. There was a part of this due to the suspected killers hailed from Israel who they'd been fighting with for a long time. While we try not to take sides here at Strange Corner, I would like to share mine. I think that there was some very sketchy stuff going on here whether it be a PMC organization or a site dedicated to hitmen posting and accepting jobs. As stated by Barely Sociable, if you look up Religion of Peace and 2.6 on a website referred to as Snoop Stoop, you can see that both users have posted in 2009. Like he said also, this could be a glitch with Snoop, but it still leaves you to think just what is happening. I would also like to point out I didn't go in as much detail as Barely Sociable did, and I recommend checking out his content on the subject. He covers the more detailed event, while I just wanted to bring the big picture stuff to the table. As always, this is Will, and keep it strange.